Yo, all welcome in your maths, and I got a new problem. Today we are going to prove step deviation method. So let's go. So this is our continuous frequency distribution table, and now let's start with this example. In the previous video we have seen that how can we calculate the mean through the use of assume mean method. As its name suggests, assume mean means we have to assume the mean, as I have assumed here 25. I have discussed the DI there. So by clicking on the I button you can visit the video. So now let's discuss about UI. So UI is DI upon H. H is what? The class size, which is 10 here, the upper limit minus lower limit. And DI is the special function used to calculate mean in the assume mean method. Now for the first data value, DI is minus 20 and H is 10, so it's minus 2. I have calculated all UI like this. Now for the first observations class or data value, we can write fi into xi, because we know that the fundamental method to calculate the mean is summation of fi into xi upon summation of fi. Therefore we try to write fi into xi in a different way. For the first observations class, fi into xi is 5 into 5, but we have to write the same thing fi into xi in the different way in the form of fi into ui, which is 5 into minus 2. So what we have to do here to get the same result as 5 into 5 gives us. So we get this minus 2 by dividing by 10. So we have to multiply by 10 first of all, which is 5 into minus 20, and it's nothing but fi into di. And what you have to do now to calculate fi into xi from fi into di? So di is what? Xi minus a. So you have to add plus a here, because in calculating di you have subtracted a, so you have to add a to get xi again. Now you can recheck it by calculating this, which is 5 minus 20, and you have to add 25 on this minus 20 first of all, then it's 5 into 5, and you can say that it's fi into xi of the first observations class. Now see what steps I have done here to calculate fi into xi for the first observations class, which is 5 into 5. So here we do fi bracket ui into then 10, which is h class size, plus 25, which is a, and this will give us fi into xi, and summation of this will give the summation of fi into xi of all the observations, and divided by it by summation of fi, and this will give us the mean. Okay, now open the bracket, you get summation of fi into ui into h upon summation of fi, we separate the denominator, plus summation of fi into a upon summation of fi. Summation of fi and summation of fi cancel out, and you get summation of fi into ui into h upon summation of fi plus a. And that's what we have to prove the step deviation method. Hopefully you get it, so don't forget to like and subscribe.